So, what do you do when somebody is mad at you? You have a conversation with them. You don't hospitalize them, believing that something is wrong. And what has occurred is exactly that. Patty and Arvid know that there's nothing wrong with me. Yet, because they had the support of the police and Netcare, they continued to hospitalize me because I was not compliant, which means taking my medication. I need to explain to you something about the medication that they give to people with a diagnosis like I have. Abilify and Depakote are the two medications. Abilify is actually seizure medication, and I don't suffer from seizures. It also induces or can create seizures. It also builds up toxicity of metals in a person's blood, and it makes your tits lactate. And Depakote, as a side effect, has ringing in the ears as one of the symptoms, which is similar to V2K. Those medications are poison, and for somebody that does not actually suffer from schizophrenia, is very dangerous. The second highest group of COVID victims, besides age, is schizophrenia. So there's a bit of a connection between the two things. It's how I was able to come up with my theory on COVID and remote neural monitoring. Because we are antennas, we are electrical beings, and one of the ways to make an antenna stronger is to add metal to our bodies. It's why chemtrails have been used for 20 years. We're all metallicized, but medications and vaccines, especially the COVID vaccine, has been supposedly filled with graphene oxide. Whether it is or isn't, nobody's really come out and said that. What's going on is the metallization of our bodies, and it makes us more receptive to remote neural monitoring. Just thought I would share that with everybody. There's also something else I want to share about schizophrenia. Most, pretty much 90-95% of all people who are diagnosed with it receive their diagnosis before the age of 25. It's very odd for it to come on as a true illness later in life, especially for somebody like me who's social and gets along with people. Of course, some people would disagree with that. They would say I was angry and that I am not able to control my emotions. If somebody was messing with your life and saying there was something wrong with you when there wasn't, and hospitalized you to the point that you couldn't pay for your bills anyway, you would be very angry too. People not living in the neighborhood didn't see my behavior on a daily basis, and the exaggerated narratives that were told were believed by the police and Netcare. So when I spent all that time in jail or in a hospital, I was not on any medication, and there were no episodes or instances of behavior that would be similar to schizophrenia. I'm sharing this with you in the hopes that the information gets back to Patty and Arvid. Everything that they've thought and been told by the group that they trust is wrong. And I'm going to have to do something about it.